Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I'm Arnell, and in today's video I'll be showing you a hygiene routine specifically for sensitive skin or just dry skin, dry sensitive skin. My skin has been very sensitive lately, and I think it's because I'm taking too many hot baths and the weather changes. So first things first, check the temperature of the water, because when I got in it was way too hot. And I noticed that whenever I shower and I put the water way too hot, my skin for sure breaks out more. So starting off with body wash, I'm going to use this one by Naturium. I hope I said that right. They've been sending me some products. Don't know how they found my address, but girl, thank you for finding my address because I love their stuff. It's so amazing. So you have three options. You can use a loofah. You can use exfoliating gloves. However, I recommend using this silicone sponge, especially if your skin is more on the sensitive side. I feel like this cleanses my skin very well, but it's so soft. It's not rough at all, and it doesn't irritate my skin whatsoever. Not to say that the exfoliating gloves or loofah does, but I feel like if you're using something that's rougher texture, of course it could potentially irritate your skin. So just to play it safe, if your skin's already feeling sensitive, I would recommend this sponge. So a few reasons why I would recommend this body wash, especially if your skin is sensitive, is because it doesn't really have a scent to it. It's oil to gel formula, and so although it's going to cleanse your skin, it's not going to leave you feeling dry. And if your skin's sensitive, that's like the last thing you want to feel is dry. It's an uncomfortable feeling. And I just feel like this one has a really nice lather to it. It's very, very gentle, so gentle. And it's affordable. They sell it at Target. Of course, like I said, they sent me these products, but I did my own research, and this bottle is $16, and I think that's a pretty good price for how big this bottle is. And although you've seen me do more than a few pumps, you don't need that much in order to get a really nice lather, so I would totally recommend them. They're not paying me to say this. I just, I've been using it. Sometimes I get a lot of skincare sent to me, so it takes me a while to get around to it, but I'm happy I decided to use this body wash when they first sent it because it's become one of my recent faves, so I gotta recommend it. And I wash my body from head to toe. All right, so next, body scrub. Now, I love Tree Hut, so it's hard for me to not use a scrub by them. Both Tree Hut and Soap and Glory make my favorite scrubs. However, it depends on the level of sensitivity, right? So there's other scrubs that are not as harsh as this one, but because I'm going to use this one, I'm going to avoid the areas of my skin that are more sensitive. Right now, I have some sensitivity around my thighs because I'm getting eczema breakouts there, so I'm not going to scrub there. And if I do, instead of exfoliating or using a scrub every day of the week, I'm going to limit it to 1 time or 2 times. So everyone's skin is different. This routine's going to be different for everyone depending on your skin type or just how sensitive your skin may be feeling. But I would say that if your skin's more sensitive or if it's really, really dry, it's not necessary to exfoliate super duper often. But I wasn't going to skip this step. I just simply did not exfoliate over the areas of my skin that are more sensitive. My feet aren't sensitive right now. I could scrub those. And this scrub smells so good, you guys. It's amazing. So after that, I need to shave. This honestly doesn't really have much to do with sensitive skin. I just noticed that my underarm hairs, although they're very light, they were growing. So I had to shave those. I do need a new razor though. Yeah, don't judge my razor. She looked a little old. I mean, you can't really tell because it's kind of blurry anyway, so that worked out in my favor, but I need a new razor. So I shaved my underarms, and then I was on to feminine wash. So I know Honey Pot had some controversy. We know this, right? But I love them, and I tried to use 2 other brands or 3 other brands, and I still like Honey Pot the most. And so although they did make some ingredient changes, they haven't affected me. So I'm gonna still use them, but just be cautious, okay? So to finish my shower routine, man, this Olay body conditioner, fun fact, Olay actually sponsored me with this body conditioner maybe back in like 2019 or maybe 2018. It was a minute ago, right? But ever since then, I have been so in love with this product, you guys. It is one of my favorite shower products. It's an essential because my skin feels really dry when I get out of the shower, right? So if you deal with getting out of the shower and you immediately feel like a dried up sponge, you need this, or at least some type of body conditioner, but this one's my favorite. Soap and Glory has one too, but honestly, I like the Olay one a little bit more. I just love it, okay? Get this body conditioner. Best thing ever. It nourishes your skin, hydrates it. It's great, okay? I don't even know how else I can hype it. Alright, so now that we're out the shower, I'm going to start off by lotioning my body using this lotion by La Roche-Posay. This brand is great if you have sensitive skin or if you have eczema. It's amazing. And I love the texture of this lotion. One, because it's very hydrating but very lightweight. Sometimes I feel like when my skin's really sensitive, if I use heavy products, it makes me itch, which is really annoying, but that happens sometimes. So this lotion was perfect. And if you're lazy, it's really easy to rub in because it's pretty thin but very hydrating. So like I mentioned in the shower, my eczema is breaking out on my thighs, so I'm just taking my eczema cream. I use triamcinolone and just rubbing that in, and hopefully it's gone in a few days. And then for deodorant, I'm taking this one by Dove. Although I'm only using it to finish this off, I actually like Secret's spray deodorant more, so I'm gonna link that down below because I've been using that too. Alright, so now it's time to do our skincare. My skin was breaking out recently, but luckily it's calmed down. I'm going to show you guys what I've been using anyways when my skin's feeling sensitive. So I'm using this La Roche-Posay facial cleanser. Love this stuff. Love how it lathers. It's so gentle. Like I said, if you have more sensitive skin or eczema, this brand is amazing with their products, so I would definitely recommend them. I believe they're at CVS. I'm trying to think if I've seen them at Target. I know for a fact I've seen them at CVS, like next to like Eucerin and those brands, so check them out. So here I am, just washing my face, and I take my Foreo and I go over that to really cleanse my skin because like I said, my skin was recently breaking out. I actually used my eczema cream on my face, which you're not supposed to do, so I'm not even gonna recommend that, but that's why I did to clear my skin. And I just, ever since then, I need to get back on my skincare routine because I think I was breaking out because I was kind of slacking off and rushing through it. So yeah, taking my Foreo and just making sure I get a very deep cleanse. And then I rinse and I pat dry with the napkin. I prefer to use a paper towel or a napkin over a towel because a towel just traps bacteria and I don't want that. So for serum, I'm using this one by Glow Recipe. I like their serums. I feel like they're very gentle on the skin and I just love how they make my skin feel. And then I'm gonna go in with this red light. There's this thing called red light therapy and I'm not an expert at it, but when I got a facial, Finya used a red light on me and she said it's to help with like sensitivity and just overall like the improvement of my skin, and so I had this one at home, so I just massaged the serum in using this tool. And so for moisturizer, I'm gonna go in with this Dr. Dennis, is it Gross or Gross? I don't know, girl, Dennis. And I like this moisturizer, it's very lightweight. Most of the products I used in today's video, they don't really have much of a scent to them. And not to say I'm against scented products, we all know that I'm not. I love a good scent, but sometimes using scented products when your skin's already sensitive is like the worst thing to do. In fact, I want to say the only thing that I used that had a heavy scent was the body scrub. So yeah, of course you can use whatever scent you want. However, when my skin's like more sensitive, I just try to avoid them. Just because, I don't know, it feels safer that way. So for toothpaste, I use Sensodyne, my favorite, but I have to be very gentle because my veneers, I still have my temporaries in and my gums hurt. So yeah, I had to be very gentle. And then I use my tongue scraper and my TheraBreath mouthwash. This is my favorite. I hate Listerine. Listerine's too strong. It's like, okay, we get it. TheraBreath is perfect because my mouth still feels clean after the fact, but it's not like, it's not intense at all. And then I finish off with my Laneige lip mask or lip treatment. And so to conclude this video, of course, we have to end with a fragrance. This one, I don't know how to pronounce this one, but it's by Le Labo. I love it. It's like a fresh powdery scent and it lasts so long. So yeah, that concludes my hygiene routine for sensitive skin.